No, I can't. It has to be higher than this, bruv.
Cut.
Maybe the perfect angle. Get the top. Oh my days. Top just broke. My top just
cut.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Solinho, or if you know me on Snapchat as Mr. Enjoymentation. And today, I'm going to bring you a little story that happened to me in primary school, year 3. So, let me quickly say the characters of the story. Number 1 is Meg, obviously. Number 2 is a girl, and we're just going to name her Jay. Obviously, that's not a real name. I'm pretty sure the girl is probably watching this anyways. If you are, I'm sorry. If you're not, then yeah, there's nothing for me to say. And character 3 and 4 is my parents, obviously. Gotta big up them and that. Anyways, let's go. So obviously, a little bit of background information. This was, I think it was in year 2 or year 3. I can't really remember, either two. One of them 2 years anyways. So obviously back then there was no phones, or there was hardly any phones. Well, personally I didn't have a phone. I was broke off in it. So obviously back then all I played was Top Trumps, mini clips, and I wore US brass. Because obviously the higher tier people, they'll be rocking total 90s like it's nothing. Me, I wasn't one of them people. Nah, I had life a bit tough, just a tiny bit tough. But you know, US brass was pretty good back then. To be fair, it was like Wallabies. It's like B-Tech Wallabies, isn't it? Because the Wallabies was when you got to secondary school. So primary school, like people always used to rock total 90s. I was rocking US brass, and I was rocking some next brand of shoes. But I don't know, my parents forced it upon me. I didn't want to wear it, but they were like, "No, yeah, you can't wear this total 90. We are buying you this pair of footwear. You are going to wear it." Anyways, forget about that. I'm going off topic. Alright, so boom. So obviously, the girl Jay in it. She probably must have been talking in the class or something. And then she asked for my number. Now, bearing in mind, I have no phone. So obviously, I can't give her my number, innit? So what do I do like a fool? I go and give her my house phone. Now, this part is gonna link up with the rest of the story. Just hold up 1 second. Now, you don't give a house phone. You don't give your house number in an African household, because chances are, sooner or later, you're gonna get caught one way or another. Whether it's gonna be you sneaking down at 11 o'clock in the night to go and chat to the girl, or something like that. Something is gonna happen. So obviously, I gave her my house number, being a fool I am. Well, I'm like what, 6, 7, I don't know, this is year 3 or year 2. I can't remember, and I can't bother to do the maths. Putting that all aside anyways, I gave her my number. Alright, so boom. I don't know if this is like a couple days later or how long, so I'm just gonna cut to what actually happened. So obviously one day, I was doing my homework downstairs in the sitting room, and my parents were in the room as well. Talk about coincidence. And then the phone rings. So obviously, me, I'm not paying no mind to it. Like, it's the phone. It's probably somebody who wants to talk to my parents. All that nonsense. So I'm just there, just acting like a 6-year-old dude, doing their homework. I wanted to go play outside or whatever. So then one of my parents, they're like, "The phone is for you." Now in my mind, I'm like, but I didn't give anyone my house phone. And you know that look when African parents give you when they already know they're going to catch you in some nonsense. Just gave me one stern look and passed the phone to me. I'm like,
2 years on that account as well.
Then when I pick up the phone, I'm like, "Yo, hello, who's this?" And then she said, "Oh, it's Jay from primary school." I'm just like, bruh. Now, bearing in mind, my parents are still inside the room with me, so it is a bit mad. I'm feeling a bit hot. You know that when you know you're not meant to be doing something, and you're feeling a bit hot, and the blood started rushing. Yep, that blood was already rushing when I picked up that phone and I heard it was Jay. I was like, your timing is completely off, girl. Like, no, you calling me at this time? I think this was like midday as well. You're calling me at this time. It's so funny when I look back at it. Alright, cool. Let me get back to the story. So obviously we're talking there now, I think for a couple of minutes, and then she drops a question. I love you. And obviously, like, back then, innit, you just said I love you just because you just said it for saying sake. It was like kind of crush thing, like, it wasn't serious. But obviously, I'm feeling hot because I know I'm definitely gonna get in some trouble when I get off this phone. My parents are within earshot. They're just there, calmly doing whatever they're doing, but they're listening to me on the phone as well. So obviously, I was like,
and I know that they listen to the we fishermen, and they love us.
In like a hushed tone, thinking they're not gonna hear it. They were like, what, like a couple seconds away. So I put the phone down, and then obviously they come with a question. Who is that you're speaking to on the phone? Who is that? I'm just like, it's just a friend. Bro. Oh, shit. Literally, I was not expecting the slap. The slap just made my brain dysfunction for like that whole, I don't even know how long it was. It felt like an eternity. But literally, I think my parents, they must have like, I don't know, they must have telepathically just ask him and then slap him. Because bearing in mind, I was feeling a bit hot as well. So obviously I knew something was coming, but I didn't think it was going to be that exact moment that I was going to get slapped. And then boy, after that, all I can tell you is boy, I never gave my house phone again because that beating that I encountered that day, I was never the same after that day, man. I mean, that beating was crazy. Let me tell you that now. Like normally, I don't know how, because normally my wardrobe is like 2 floors up. So I don't know how my parents just somehow tried magnified a belt out of nowhere and just start slapping me with it. Me, I'm just there like you know when you get beat, you know? Yeah. I'm just like, yo, that day was mad. That was a funny day. I'm just like, just getting beat. You're trying to breathe, but you're crying at the same time. So it's just coming out so wrong. You're like just there, like, I'm like. That was a funny day. So I got beaten, but anyway, one thing about getting beats is that the sleep that you get after that beats is the best sleep ever. Like you just fully conk out because for like 5 minutes you're just on your bed just crying like non-stop. It's so funny, but that sleep was good. So next morning now, I had one fat bruise on my ear as well. So I come to school in the morning and everyone can see the bruise in my ear.
How you at?
Oh, it's cool.
Damn! Put your glasses back on.
And everyone just asked me, oh, yo, what's going on? What happened? I just had to like do a quick line like, yo, I just fell down and bust my ear, man, because I don't want them to know the real story of why I got beats that night, because that night was a deadly night. Oi, that night. But now that I look about it, it's so funny. It's actually so funny. But yeah, man, that's one of the many stories I have about getting beats, man. I've got so much, man. But yeah, I did hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, been your boy Solinho. I hope you have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you need to do. Share the video, man. Do whatever you need to do. I hope you have a good day. Peace. You know what video I should do next? Oh my god, I put pepper in my eye. Banter.